There are schemes which invest only in US. There are schemes which invest in developed markets. There are schemes which invest in Japan. If at all you are a fresh investor, you are just entering or you are just starting your journey of investment, you can actually avoid this topic. So there is a RBI limit that India can invest only up to this level outside India.
Okay.
This is already breached. We don't know whether the stocks will fall or not. And we don't know the reason why they will fall.
Sridhar, we discussed that mutual funds invest in bonds, equity of that is the share market in India, and gold, right? There are a lot of opportunities in countries outside India also, and people would like to invest. They want to benefit from the recent boom which we saw in companies like Tesla, Nvidia.
Big
right?
Seven, yeah.
Yes. So, are there any mutual funds which invest in countries other than India? If you can just let us know how that functions.
Correct. There are fund of funds which invest outside India. There are schemes which invest in China. It is not doing well because China is not doing well. There are schemes which invest only in US. There are schemes which invest in developed markets. There are schemes which invest in Japan. Right? Generally, these are all fund of funds or index funds. Say, if you go back and see, few AMCs have active funds. Some AMCs are having passive funds. Passive fund is like they are investing in your Nasdaq 100 or S&P 500. Understood? Similarly, say there are schemes which invest only in US blue chip. Okay, developed markets, consumption fund. There are so many different themes. Definitely, people can invest across the globe.
Okay. And what is the amount, or what people should think, because today everybody wants to be a part of that growth, right? So what is the right amount to invest in such?
Okay, so it is almost like Indian limitations, maybe 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees SIP or one time. There is no much changes there. But one thing, Pratik,
that is from the fund point of view, but as an individual investor point of view.
That's what I am trying to tell you, that if at all you are a fresh investor, you are just entering or you are just starting your journey of investment, you can actually avoid this topic.
Okay.
Because this particular international equities should be a part of portfolio provided you are a sizable investor. You are starting your career, you have reduced your expenditure, or you are making a proper financial planning. You are starting with a nominal amount now. Then definitely international schemes, etc., you can just avoid.
Okay.
Say you are investing, say 75,000 rupees for your long-term wealth creation. Say I am giving you a number, say 1 lakh rupees per month you are investing per month for your long-term wealth creation, kids education, this, that, so many purposes. In such case, definitely a small portion can go to any of these schemes, 1 or 2 schemes or 1 scheme also.
Okay. Yeah. And is there anything which the investor should be aware about, any conditions of these funds before investing?
100%. 2 things. Today, they are not taking any fresh money to this category.
Okay.
So there is a RBI limit that India can invest only up to this level outside India.
Okay.
This is already breached. Majority of these schemes, if I am not wrong, almost all schemes are not taking any fresh allocation.
Okay, so you mean that people who had started doing SIP, their SIPs have stopped because of this regulation?
Correct. Some schemes are going, if I am not wrong. Some schemes are going, some are not going. That particular that limit.
Okay.
That is point number 1. And number 2, tax liability. Indian equity, it is 1 year, long term, short term. Here it is 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think redemption also, Indian equity is 2 days or 3 days. Wherein it takes 1 or 2 days extra. And if you see today, take an example of US today. US as such was not doing well for last 2 years. But these 7 stocks, whatever, Nvidia, Microsoft, Alphabet, etc., that is the stock which is holding on to the US market. And that is the stock that everyone wants to invest. That is that FOMO effect. So for some reason, if you think history repeats or reverse to mean has to happen, I don't know for what reason these stocks will fall. We don't know whether the stocks will fall or not. And we don't know the reason why they will fall. Because we have seen such kind of very high euphoria for particular sector or a bunch of stocks historically. Anyway, history corrects itself. Sorry, all these events will correct itself, and history repeats.
Yes. And so, if I have to give a key takeaway, invest, but with a proper knowledge, saying that it cannot be part of your main portfolio.
100%.
It can be a small amount.
Yeah,
of your
satellite
entire
kind of that.
portfolio.
It can't be your core. It
Core
can be a
portfolio.
satellite portfolio.
Okay.
That's all.
If you have liked our video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. In case you want us to answer any of your questions, don't forget to mention it in the comments. Thank you.